Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. He owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. All here scamming. On live right now.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is now taking shots at Floyd Mayweather after reports claim the boxing icon lost $170 million, and the internet is buzzing once again. Fans are debating whether Tank's comments are justified or simply another chapter in the long-running tension between the former mentor and his biggest star. Once viewed as one of boxing's strongest partnerships, the relationship between Davis and Mayweather has become increasingly strained, with public jabs replacing praise. As speculation surrounding Floyd's financial situation spreads online, Davis appears to be adding fuel to the fire, sparking fresh reactions across the boxing world. Supporters are split, with some backing Tank's honesty while others argue it's disrespectful to criticize the man who helped launch his career. Regardless of where people stand, one thing is certain. Every exchange between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather continues to dominate headlines and keep boxing fans talking.
What's the latest on Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather, I mean,
Money May.
It feels like the hits keep on coming for him. I don't know if they're going to be calling him Money May anytime soon, the way it's going right now. And look, I love Floyd as a fighter.
Money may not be there like it used to be.
Oh my
I ain't doing that. Shit, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Y'all
We're
gonna
not.
put some respect on Floyd.
Right, we're doing that.
Floyd's an all-time great. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
That's how it is. I'm not in that man's pocket, and people lie. I don't know what he got going on.
Well, this is the reality. Floyd right now, I have the lawsuit. He is facing a lawsuit from this promoter, CSI Sports, which Floyd signed with last year.
For years, Floyd Mayweather was viewed as boxing's ultimate financial success story. He built his reputation not only on an undefeated record but also on an image of wealth, luxury, and always staying one step ahead in business. But now, after widespread rumors and reports suggesting he suffered a massive financial setback, Gervonta "Tank" Davis appears to be using the moment to fire back at the man who once played a major role in launching his career. That's why this situation is drawing so much attention. It isn't just random trash talk. Tank and Floyd have shared a complicated relationship for years, filled with public disagreements, subtle jabs, and constant speculation about where they truly stand. So when Davis started mocking Floyd during a time like this, many fans saw it as something much more personal. Tank recently posted on social media saying, "I seen a man that had the world in the palm of his hands lose it all because he wanted to entertain people that didn't even have his best interests at heart. Then he turned into a big hater. Could never be me. Loser." Adding even more fuel to the discussion, commentator Jason Whitlock argued that Floyd Mayweather built his identity around the pursuit of money and wealth, claiming that lifestyle ultimately led to his reported financial downfall.
Be careful of the nicknames that you take on, because eventually you'll have to live up to those nicknames. And you've probably taken on a nickname that will destroy you. The Money Team, Money Mayweather. And so now your whole identity is built around money.
Meanwhile, Dana White has reportedly expressed interest in helping Floyd Mayweather following claims that the boxing legend lost $170 million, adding another twist to an already controversial story. Floyd has long been recognized as boxing's financial mastermind, the undefeated champion who transformed his success in the ring into a global business empire. That's why reports of a major financial setback caught so many fans by surprise. Dana White's involvement makes the situation even more intriguing because few people understand the business of combat sports better than he does. Throughout his career, White has built blockbuster events, promoted superstar personalities, and turned headlines into massive pay-per-view attractions. If he truly intends to help Mayweather, it may be about more than friendship. It could also present an opportunity to create another high-profile combat sports event centered around Floyd's name. At the same time, the timing has sparked debate, with many questioning whether this is genuine support or simply another business opportunity emerging from Mayweather's reported financial troubles.
Curious what your thoughts are on the unfortunate news that we're seeing so many headlines with Floyd Mayweather Jr. losing like $170 million. Just your opinion on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. And I've talked to him about it, but I don't know enough about it. You hear all these different stories. I think you have to wait to see how this thing's going to play out in court for him. But when somebody works as hard as he did and, amasses the type of wealth that he had, and then they lose it or it gets stolen or whatever the deal is. It's horrible, and it happens a lot in professional sports. Who knows? Anything is possible. Maybe we could do something and figure it out.
Bob Arum has spoken sympathetically about Floyd Mayweather following reports that the boxing icon lost more than $100 million, and his response has caught many fans off guard. Considering the long and often turbulent history between the two, many expected Arum to take the opportunity to criticize his former fighter. After all, Mayweather has repeatedly taken public shots at Top Rank since leaving the promotion to build his own empire. Instead, Arum responded with concern rather than mockery. His reaction stood out because, unlike many people online who turned the reports into jokes and memes, Arum appeared to recognize the seriousness of such a financial setback. Having spent decades in the boxing business, he understands better than most that while the sport can generate extraordinary wealth, poor financial decisions or business challenges can quickly erase fortunes, regardless of how successful a fighter once was.
What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
Well, it's very, very sad. But, Floyd had a great career. He made a lot of money. But in his mind, that made him a great genius. Great business genius, great genius in life. And because he overrated life, he ran out of money. You can't, no matter how much money you have, you can't have 2 big planes, 10 security guards. It's going to cost you money. I mean, so again, I'm really sad to see that happen, but hopefully he'll get out of it. Hopefully.
He wasn't about to let rumors define his reputation. Throughout his career, Floyd has built his image around discipline, financial success, and always staying in control. So when reports surfaced claiming he had lost more than $100 million, he wasn't going to remain silent while critics questioned everything he had accomplished. His response was a statement that he is still Floyd Mayweather, an undefeated champion, a global superstar, and one of the highest-earning athletes boxing has ever produced. That's why his comments carried so much weight. As fans, fellow fighters, and boxing insiders continued debating the reports, Mayweather shifted the conversation back to his legacy and everything he has achieved over decades in the sport. He reminded people that he has earned more money than most fighters could ever imagine, and that one wave of rumors should not overshadow the empire, accomplishments, and financial success he has spent an entire career building.
People are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money or just what you want to do?
No, hold on, let me film it. I prove that I'm 100% when I get in that ring. They playing on my downfall. So, yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with nothing. Right, I be like, yo. Right. Well, why did he do that? Why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Just like that when people was asking about the PBC. All I want you to tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody only worry about what Floyd got, but what do you got? So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're gonna say, oh, it's false because it's black people. But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real. We know because it came from them. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a con man or he committed fraud. Just do your homework.
When Queen's Flip mentioned the online rumors claiming Floyd Mayweather was broke, Adrian Broner refused to pile on. Instead of laughing or joining the criticism, Broner made it clear that he still has deep respect and appreciation for Floyd. He even said he would hand over all of his kick streaming earnings for the month without hesitation if Floyd ever needed it. That statement caught many people off guard because social media had been filled with jokes and criticism surrounding the financial rumors. Broner, however, chose loyalty over mockery. To him, Floyd is far more than a former champion. He's someone who transformed the business of boxing, inspired countless fighters, and proved that boxers could build generational wealth through smart promotion and self-belief. While others focused on questioning Mayweather's financial status, Broner's message emphasized gratitude and respect. He made it clear that no matter what rumors are circulating, he would stand by Floyd and support the man who helped change the sport without thinking twice.
Just trust him.
Just trust him? He was a good one.
Yeah.
You holler at Floyd? See he going through what he going through? You gonna look out for him?
Huh? Yeah, I got something for him. Floyd needs something.
Hey, don't do that.
I got a little bit. I mean, if he needs something.
You gonna holler at Floyd?
Huh?
Put that in your pocket. Put that away. Put that away.
You know what I'm saying? I give you.
Put that away.
But look, I swear to God.
Is that still out? Is that still your man?
Yeah, I love Floyd, bro. I ain't got nothing against Floyd. Listen, my monthly this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him.
Floyd.
Yeah.
You give it to him.
My monthly that I'm making off kick this month,
We in the back with
if he need it all, I'll give it to him. Swear to God. No question.
Feuds played out across social media. Because of that history, the moment reports surfaced claiming Floyd Mayweather had suffered major financial losses, many fans immediately turned their attention to 50 Cent. He's built a reputation for mocking celebrities online, and Floyd has often been one of his favorite targets. That's what makes this part of the story especially interesting. While Adrian Broner responded with loyalty, insisting he still has nothing but respect and appreciation for Floyd, 50 Cent represents the complete opposite perspective. Fans expect him to turn any controversy involving Mayweather into a punchline, particularly because Floyd has spent his entire career promoting an image of endless wealth, luxury, and financial dominance. If 50 chooses to weigh in, it won't be viewed as just another celebrity comment. Given the long history between the two, any reaction from him is almost guaranteed to feel personal and will likely add even more attention to the ongoing conversation surrounding Floyd's reported financial situation.
You make yourself like we got issues over your anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, if you call him, he'll be at your local hostel in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Jason Whitlock delivered one of the strongest criticisms of Floyd Mayweather's reported financial troubles, taking the conversation far beyond ordinary boxing gossip. Rather than focusing solely on the rumors surrounding Floyd's alleged losses, Whitlock argued that the issue reflects a much deeper problem. According to him, Mayweather built his identity around the pursuit and celebration of wealth, allowing money to become the center of his public image and personal brand. Whitlock claimed that this lifestyle ultimately worked against Floyd, suggesting that an obsession with displaying success can eventually lead to financial decline if it overshadows sound decision-making. His comments sparked intense debate among boxing fans, with some agreeing that excessive luxury and image can create long-term problems, while others defended Mayweather by pointing to his decades of financial success and questioning whether the reports about his losses are even accurate.
Built him up into some sort of icon, into some sort of idol, and money, the money team, and people on social media that any criticism of Floyd Mayweather, well, that's racist. And they're just a strong, confident black man. But the Deion Sanders argument. Floyd, I wouldn't call him the originator, but maybe one of the prime examples of that mentality. That, they just, a black man with confidence. If I was white and had this kind of confidence, no one would say anything. But a black man with confidence intimidates people and scares people, and the white races all want to put them down. Social media confirms this type of delusional thinking. As long as money defines you, rules you, eventually there's going to be a boomerang effect, and it's going to embarrass you and ruin.
Jason Whitlock's criticism went far beyond the reports of Floyd Mayweather allegedly losing money. In his view, the issue wasn't simply about a financial setback. It was about the entire identity Floyd spent decades creating. The lavish lifestyle, expensive jewelry, private jets, luxury cars, and constant displays of wealth all became the foundation of the Money Mayweather brand. Whitlock argued that if the reports are true, the very image that made Floyd famous may now be working against him. That's why his comments resonated with so many people. For years, Mayweather presented money as the ultimate symbol of success, power, and status, making financial dominance a core part of his public persona. Whitlock's argument is that when your reputation is built almost entirely around wealth, any significant financial loss becomes more than just a business problem. It becomes a challenge to the image and legacy you've carefully crafted over the course of your career.
Spending money, and you have no discipline, and now There are reports out that he's bouncing checks around Las Vegas. The man's made
lawsuits, IRS levies, child support obligations, and additional financial problems that had yet to become public. Glazer even suggested that Mayweather was more than $50 million in debt and argued that Floyd never earned anywhere near the enormous sums he has publicly claimed throughout his career. According to Glazer, a combination of exaggerated earnings claims and years of extravagant spending ultimately created the financial and legal challenges he now allegedly faces. Those accusations strike directly at the heart of the Money Mayweather brand, a persona built on endless wealth, luxury, and financial invincibility. Adding even more fuel to the discussion, a longtime boxing insider claimed that influential advisor Al Heyman reportedly had to advance Mayweather money before the Conor McGregor fight because much of the purse from his blockbuster bout with Manny Pacquiao had already been spent. Reports also suggest Floyd may have burned through nearly $200 million since 2017. If those claims are accurate, they present a very different image from the one fans have seen for years. They suggest that despite earning some of the largest purses in boxing history, Mayweather's spending may have grown just as quickly as his income, raising serious questions about the financial empire he spent decades promoting. Meanwhile, 50 Cent has once again added his voice to the conversation, ensuring the controversy continues to dominate headlines.
Leaked audio, some pretty damning stuff coming from two people that were super close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. So earlier today, 50 Cent leaked, I don't know how he got a hold of this conversation, a convo between Leonard Ellerbe and Al Heyman. To give you a little bit of backstory, Leonard Ellerbe was the head of Mayweather Promotions, was very crucial in the career and building Floyd Mayweather across pretty much his whole entire career. And Al Heyman also served as his business advisor for a majority of his career, and also the head of PBC as of current. I have not heard the video. 50 Cent dropped it on his IG. 50 Cent does not like Floyd Mayweather. That's very well documented. I think it stems from 50 and Floyd were supposed to start a promotional company together. I think TMT was supposed to be their joint promotions company, and Floyd went ahead and split the other way. If memory serves me correct, I could be wrong, but I think that's what spurred the tension, the falling out between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. And whenever 50 Cent gets a chance to throw a jab at Floyd, he goes for it. He takes full advantage of it, and I think he's doing that with the
business dealings, fight promotions, and the growth of the Money Mayweather brand. Because of that, the alleged leak carries much greater significance if it proves to be accurate. It raises a larger question about who was truly managing the financial side of Mayweather's empire behind the scenes. Was Floyd personally overseeing every major decision, or was he placing complete trust in those closest to him while they handled critical business matters? That uncertainty has fueled even more debate among boxing fans, as many wonder whether Mayweather's inner circle helped protect his fortune, or whether relying too heavily on others may have contributed to the financial rumors now surrounding his name.
We're gonna put his little ass to the ground. Holy moly, that's coming from Al? If that is Al, jeez. One, I would not want to be on Al's bad side. That guy has a lot of pull, a lot of juice, not only in the boxing world, but in the business world. Damn, like, you don't understand like how close like Floyd and Leonard have been over the years. And in talking with Leonard, one, I like Leonard. I think he's a cool dude. Two, Leonard takes a lot of immense pride in building up the career of Floyd Mayweather, building up the fights that Floyd had and the events that they put together, him and Floyd and with Mayweather Promotion. Takes immense pride in that, being crucial to building up the Mayweather brand and the success that Floyd had outside the ring and even inside of the ring. So it's a bit shocking to hear something like that from Leonard. Something really, really bad had to have happened. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense that it's just based off that one comment. Maybe this was like an accumulation of
Boxing Ego weighed in on the Floyd Mayweather situation by describing it as one of the most complicated and damaging stories surrounding the boxing legend in years. From his perspective, the issue goes far beyond rumors of Floyd allegedly losing money. Instead, he believes the entire Money Mayweather image is being tested all at once. First came the reports of major financial losses. Then well-known figures such as 50 Cent, Al Heyman, and Leonard Ellerbe became part of the conversation. When the alleged audio leak surfaced, the narrative shifted from ordinary boxing gossip to questions about what may have been happening behind the scenes within Floyd's own inner circle. According to Boxing Ego, Mayweather spent decades building a reputation as the undefeated champion, a brilliant businessman, and someone who always stayed in complete control both inside and outside the ring. Now, however, the discussion has turned toward alleged debt, lawsuits, betrayal, and speculation that people closest to Floyd may have known far more than the public realized. That's why this story has captured so much attention. It is no longer just about people mocking Floyd online. It is about whether the Money Mayweather brand was ever as untouchable as it appeared.
Here is looking very shaky, to say the least. Like I said before, Al Heyman, he stole money, right? What is going on? For starters, Floyd Mayweather had a fight in Athens, Greece, right? Mike Zambitis. And boom, you never know, right? You truly never know. So Ring Magazine and others have reported the fight has now been called off, right? So the fight was getting ready to come up, I think this weekend, but now the fight has been canceled. Strike one. Strike two. Dan Rafael responded to this clip of Manny Pacquiao training, right? I want to, it's up to my promoter, Bob Adam. He showed me, right? You know, innocent clip of Pacquiao training for a comeback. The caption reads, Manny Pacquiao getting the work in ahead of his September rematch with Floyd Money Mayweather. And longtime boxing reporter Dan Rayfield says that is inaccurate, right? That fight isn't happening in September, and almost certainly not this.
According to Boxing Ego, the controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather goes far beyond a single rumor or one negative headline. He pointed out that multiple lawsuits and financial claims have begun piling up around Floyd's name, making the situation feel much more serious than ordinary internet gossip. In his view, when legal disputes, money questions, and public criticism all surface at the same time, they begin to challenge the very foundation of the image Mayweather spent years creating. Floyd built his reputation as Money Mayweather, the undefeated champion who appeared untouchable inside the ring and financially unstoppable outside of it. But Boxing Ego argued that once lawsuits and alleged financial pressures become part of the conversation, the narrative changes completely. It is no longer just about rivals mocking him or fans making jokes online. Instead, people begin questioning whether the business empire behind the Money Mayweather brand is as solid as it once appeared. That's why this story continues to gain attention. The financial rumors alone sparked debate, but the growing number of legal claims has added another level of pressure, leaving many boxing fans wondering how much of what is happening behind the scenes is actually true.
Management skills, right? And it's culminated in people speculating that Floyd is broke or near broke for, given how much money he made, $1 billion plus in this industry, he don't have nothing to show for it. So a lot of people believe with all these lawsuits, Floyd suing a couple people, Showtime, Steven Espinoza, he's suing former business partners, he's being sued by someone, a dancer, a private dancer from the Girl Collection on some paternity case, alleging the baby is Floyd's. He has a jeweler in Miami, I believe a jeweler in Las Vegas. There's a property management company with some properties in New York and Manhattan that are suing.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the channel for more boxing news, breaking updates, exclusive analysis, and the biggest stories surrounding Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Davis, and the sport's biggest stars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.